Hey everyone, welcome to episode 2 of the pool equipment makeover. Now, a couple things before we get started here. There are a few gaps in this due to time constraints and a couple of malfunctions. I missed getting some of the stuff like replumbing the equipment and a couple other small things, but I did my best to kind of edit it together to give you an idea of what it took to finally get to the finished product. So without further ado, let's get started. Since we're tying the pool and spa together to use one set of equipment, the spa equipment's no longer needed, so we're going to cut that out and get rid of that now. It's important to remember to always wear a belt, and if you don't have a belt, make sure your pants are pulled up high enough that when you have cameras involved, you're not showing any extra skin. We'll need to disconnect the old conduit and wires that supply electricity to the lighting systems in the junction boxes, since we're replacing all the wiring. We'll have a new video that focuses on pool lighting here soon, so check back for that. So the pool's a little bit above the level of the equipment here, so we are pumping some of the water down, water in the bushes, and we are draining down the filter kind of via the suction manifold here, which I'm going to cut loose and remove this pump because we're going to replumb this pump. So we got everything plumbed in. All the water lines are complete to and from the pool, and a little bit of spaghetti action going on back here, but given the way everything was plumbed up and our time and other constraints, taking all that into consideration, this was the most efficient way to kind of do things. Right now we are digging a trench to put in a little conduit. We're going to put in our all of our sensor lines, so our valve actuators and our temp sensor that goes there. We're going to run that down through a conduit here. It's going to go to there so that nobody's tripping over lines. We don't have any issues. So we're at the point now we're starting to pull wires through our conduit that runs behind our hybrid heater. That's going to go off and catch our filter pump, which, yes, it's tight to the pump, but this pump is on unions, so we can pull it out. It's fully serviceable. And when this pump goes out, this filter is going to get changed to a cartridge filter, which is a little more narrower, which will allow us to accommodate a variable speed pump here. Paul is pulling the wires that are going to go to our blower and also our pool lights, and then eventually terminate over here where we've left the booster pump to the spa for the jets. And we've got our low voltage lines run. Those are ready to go. So now any of these lines that come across here, there's not going to be any tripping or falling over cords or lines or anything like that. So now we're going to run our new electrical conduits to our filter pump, and we do have a video, a two-part video on this, in fact, that you can check out by clicking on the link above. So make sure you guys check that out on the more detailed and proper way to disconnect and reconnect the electrical on a pool pump. And it's important to always connect your bond wire right there. Here in Arizona, the summer sun is absolutely intense. Painting the pipes can help protect the pipes from becoming brittle due to UV damage, so it's always a good idea, and it looks nice. Viewers, I have got to apologize that I did not get video of the installation of this Pentair UltraTemp ETI hybrid heater. This next generation piece of equipment contains not only a heat pump, but also a 250,000 BTU gas heater. It's got 4 different modes it can work on: gas heater mode, heat pump mode, hybrid mode, in which it chooses the best and most efficient way to heat the pool, or dual mode, where it's not only heating the pool with gas, but it's also using the heat pump as well. Condensation water passes through a sacrificial mineral filter, which adds minerals to the water so that it's not corrosive when it drains out. Our trusty local Pentair rep, Joe Bolio, made a special trip out to help us dial this thing in. It turns out that this piece of equipment was so new when we installed it that the Easy Touch panel we purchased to control the system needed a software update in order to communicate with the hybrid heater. Now that we're at the tail end of this install, here's a reminder of the before mess that we had to clean up. And after it's all said and done, things are just a little neater, tidier, and smoother running.
Well, we got things tidied up, cleaned up, wrapped up, all the T's crossed, the I's dotted, and we are done at this one. If you enjoyed this video, please click like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. I'm Josh Mall with Swimming Pool Science.
hole through the wall.
Where's my...
See? You do 6 inches.
Yeah. Then you can measure across with your phone.
Just think senoritas use that when they see a guy?
Hey, Tito. Oh.
Hiya.
¿Seis?